This is Divi 4 and this is Divi 5. Although they share the same name, the design process is totally different. If you design your websites in Divi 5 the way you did in Divi 4, then you're doing it wrong. You are going to get websites that are inconsistent, very frustrating to work on, and very difficult to maintain. Now, let me show you the proper way of using Divi 5 with this new workflow. Now, over here, the way we used to design websites in Divi 4 is to select your row. We can add, let's say, a heading like that. And then once we select it, we get a pop-up over here to start styling it. So typically we'll come over here into design, and then we'll go into the heading text, and then over here we add our sizes. For example, this could be a 42. Hit enter and our size has updated. If you want to go in and make changes to it, we'll click here and we'll go back in here, and let's say you want to make it bold, you'd come over here, change it to bold. And this will be the process over and over and over again as we are designing in Divi 4. Now in Divi 5, I can go in here, add a heading like that, and I can also come over here. So I would come in here and add 42 pixels, just like what I did before. Now, this is not the way you're supposed to be designing in Divi 5, because in Divi 5, we have new tools. For example, we have the variable manager over here. In Divi 4, we do not have the variable manager at all. Therefore, we were coming over here and we were setting everything manually. If we wanted to come in here and change our colors, I would go in here like that, go to my background, and then choose my color manually by clicking in here as well, and then using my eyedropper tool to choose my color like that. And this, although it worked, it is not professional. In Divi 5, things are different. What we need to do is to use our variable manager to set our colors. So to set our colors, we would come over here. And as you can see, this is our color palette. I would choose my base color over here like that. And then this will generate all my colors, and then I'll add them to my site by just clicking here like that. Click on continue, and I have added all my colors. When it comes to the font sizes, in Divi 5, we do not need to come over here and specify the size over here. It is all done over here on the left on the numbers. So as you can see, I've already gone ahead and I've set all my sizes, so it is ready to go. So what we'll do now is, if you want to set your sizes, you would select your element like that, and then over here, this is where you'd go in and choose the size. For example, if you want this to be a heading 2, you select heading 2, and the value here is clamp based. That means that when you change your screen size, for example, to a tablet, you don't need to go in and change the sizes over here. They are already selected. If you want to go in and use your colors, you can just select here and then go to your background, and your colors are all defined like this. Or if you want to be more specific, you can go in and click on this little dynamic content item, and it will show you all your colors. This is the new way of designing with Divi 5. This ensures that your websites are all consistent. So even if I come over here and add my text, for example, I'll add my paragraph text like that, everything just works fine. If I want to go in and add my modules, I can just go in here, add a blurb. Instead of using the default one, I can just select, come over here, and I can just choose my K blurb, just like that. Image and icon, and anything that I add in here is going to be pretty much well designed for me, ready to go, and it's going to be responsive. So as you can see, it is very, very easy to use. I'm going to show you a proper design workflow that you need to use in Divi 5. The way we design websites in Divi 4 does not work. If you follow that way of designing, you're going to have a lot of frustrations because your websites are going to be very difficult to maintain, very difficult to manage, and very difficult to scale. This design system approach of designing a website is the best way to design websites. And I've created a course that shows you step by step the new way of designing websites with Divi 5 that is going to save you hours and hours of designing your websites in Divi 5. Now, this course teaches you how to set up all your variables. It also teaches you how to set up all your colors, how to create all your presets, and then how to map all these presets so that every time you come over here, they're easy to find. For example, if I select this text here and I come over here to the top, you can see everything here has already been mapped. For example, let's say I want to add, let's say, an alert. I can just do that, and now my alert is there. If I want to add, let's say, a paragraph text which is small, I can just say K text small, boom, and just like that. So can you imagine now you're designing your website where you're just coming over here to your presets and just selecting whatever you need. It just makes the whole process much easier, much faster. So this way of designing your websites is going to save you hours and hours of design. This by far has been perfected for the past 12 months. And this is the way I design websites for my clients. This is the way I've created a complete design system called Krafter Pro. And this is the way that a lot of members on Divi University are designing their websites. This is your opportunity to start designing your websites using this design workflow. And this course is going to make things very easy. It's only $47. Very soon the price will be going up. So make sure you get this price while it's still low. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Take care.